My name is Hannah, and this is my no-buy year. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to my year-long project. I want to share with you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, why I'm putting it on YouTube, and the rules of my no-buy year so that if you choose to follow me through my journey, we'll all be on the same page. Number one, what am I doing? I'm doing a no-buy year. And what that means is I will not be buying any makeup, new skincare, clothes, or homewares for the entire year of 2018. My no-buy year, my no-buy year. I'll be allowed to replenish staples that I run out of, but I'm very serious about not buying anything that I don't need or anything new in the year of 2018. Why am I doing it? I have three main categories of reasons for doing a no-buy year. The first one is that I want to change my habits. I am unhappy with how much time I spend and how much energy and money I spend shopping. Since the election at the end of 2016, I've been using shopping and buying specifically makeup and skincare as a distraction, as a kind of escapism. And because it's been serving the purpose of escapism in this really intense way for me, I've gotten out of touch with what I can afford to buy, with what actually makes me happy to buy, with what I'll actually use. And I've been sort of shopping and buying things for the sake of causing like immediate pleasure and not in a way that's related to the long-term use of the belongings themselves and smart, sort of informed and considered acquisition of the belongings themselves. I've noticed a shift in the nature of my consumerism over the year of 2017. My habit of shopping has become something that I'm uncomfortable with. I'm in the habit of shopping for procrastination. I'm in the habit of shopping to distract myself, shopping to cheer myself up, shopping when I'm bored, shopping when I'm hungry. I'm not against shopping as a hobby, but I think that for me it's gone beyond one of my hobbies. It's become something that's preventing me from living my best life. One might ask, why not just shop less instead of having to do an entire year of not buying anything? And my answer to that is that I have tried to shop less. And it hasn't worked out. I will do okay for a couple of weeks and then I'll just go off the deep end and black out in Sephora and come away with $300 worth of makeup and skincare that I don't need. Moderation, it hasn't worked for me. And I've actually found this to be true in other areas of my life when I've tried to change habits. I find that drastic measures and going cold turkey works really well for me. Hard, fast rules that I can easily understand, that my brain doesn't question, that I can't worm my way out of, that I can't justify my way around. Hard and fast rules work for me. So I'm doing what I have done and found successful in the past when I've needed to change habits, and that is drastic measures. My second reason for doing a no-buy year is financial. It's pretty straightforward. I spend too much money on makeup and clothes for my income level. My job is that I own a small business that I run with my boyfriend. I make clothes by hand. They're clothes for women who dance Argentine tango, and then we sell the clothes on our website, poemaclothing.com. The business it's enough. It's succeeding. We're both living off of it. It's our main source of income. We just moved the business to Los Angeles about 6 months ago, and it's changed our finances a lot. I just don't have any extra money. And that's on top of, you know, paying rent and eating and like living decently well. Everything is good. I just don't have any extra money to spend on excessively on makeup and skincare. I've had a hard time changing my habit. This goes back to number one, to account for the fact that I don't have very much extra money. So what that means is that I've been intermittently going in and out of credit card debt over the past 6 months after we moved to LA. And I hate that. It makes me feel horrible. And the underlying horrible feeling of being in debt is never overcome by the excitement of new makeup or the joy of having beautiful skincare or beautiful things. I want to trade the joy of having new makeup for the joy of knowing that I'm financially secure. It's not worth it to me anymore. I've known this for a long time, but I've still compulsively gone and spent more money than I have. Again, it goes back to the changing habits thing. That's why I'm taking drastic measures. I'm tired of feeling that icky feeling that I know that I can't afford the thing that I'm buying, but sort of trying to push that away to the corner of my mind, and so that I can revel in my excitement about the thing. I'm tired of that whole series of negotiations and the feeling of not having enough money ever. I want to feel like I'm solvent. And in theory, I'm working enough and I'm making enough money that I should feel like that all the time, as long as I don't go spending all my money on stuff that I don't need, which is what I have been doing. So reason number two for doing a no buy year is that I want to be saving money instead of going into debt. It's that simple. Reason number three has to do kind of with my love of my belongings, my absolute love of makeup, my love of fashion and clothing, and that is this. I want to enjoy the things that I have. I have so much to me, like by my standards. I mean, I just live in a small apartment and I don't have like an excess of things, but in my opinion, I have so much that's beautiful. And I think that the habit of shopping causes me to overlook what I have because I'm always chasing the next best thing. The things that I do have are devalued because I'm searching, chasing, trying to find something new to buy so that I can have that thrill. But then as soon as I find something and buy it, it's incorporated into my collection and it becomes ho-hum, or becomes common because I own it and I've tried it. I'm sick of that. I'm frustrated by that. I'm frustrated with myself. I'm expecting that my no buy year will cause me to look inward and seek joy in the things that I already own, the things that are around me, and to truly comprehend that I have enough, that I have enough. I have enough. I can say that to you right now with my words. And I say that constantly. I have enough makeup, I have enough clothes, I have enough sweaters. But I want to believe that on a deeper level. I can say it with my words, but my brain is currently organized in a way that doesn't support that, because my brain is currently organized around the habit of shopping as a hobby. I'm hoping that my no buy year will convince me that I have enough. So, why am I putting this on YouTube? Why am I making YouTube videos about this crazy project? I watch a lot of YouTube. I am a major lurker in the online beauty community. I watch a lot of beauty YouTube and I love it. I'm intrigued by the community. I've really admire so many of the YouTubers that I love to watch. I feel connected to the community, but so far I've just been a viewer and I want to join the party. I want to contribute. I want to give back if I can. I'm showing up, bitches. I'm showing up. But to be honest, I have another reason for putting this on YouTube, and that is accountability. It's January 13th, and so I'm 13 days into my no buy. I've been sticking to it, obviously. I don't know if it's really set in yet like the reality has really set in yet. I think I'm still a little bit riding the wave of it being new, and also all of the things that I panic bought before New Year's Eve are like still arriving in the mail. So I'm still having the experience of like acquiring new things, even though technically I bought them before the end of the year. The long haul hasn't really set in yet. So I'm a little bit shell-shocked. I'm a little freaked that I'm actually doing this, and I could use some cheerleaders. I think if just one person who is a stranger to me would follow this channel and comment and just kind of let me know that I'm being watched, I will be so much less likely to fail, because I'll be accountable to you and I'll feel responsible for upholding my end of the deal of doing this project and making these videos. I don't question that I will be able to follow through with it, but I think that the going might get tough, and I could use some accountability. And filming myself and putting it on YouTube there's really no going back. This is it. It's happening. It's real. I'm also just curious what a beauty and lifestyle channel will look like if the creator doesn't shop. I'm planning to do like the usual videos, empties, declutters, reviews, tutorials, anti-hauls. I'll even do hauls on the occasion when I have to like replenish skincare products. I just won't be reviewing brand new makeup because I won't be buying anything new in the year of 2018. So I'm curious if that's sustainable. Like, will people even want to watch a channel with a creator who doesn't shop? Can I carry it off? I'm curious about like the nature of this, the way that this project translates to YouTube. All right, let's move on to the rules of the game. The rules, honey. Okay, I have the rules out here. I'm gonna kind of read them to you. So, am I allowed to buy new makeup, skincare, clothing, accessories, or housewares? No. Am I allowed to replace things that break? Yes, but as long as there's absolutely no thing that will suffice already in my collection. So for example, if my teapot breaks, I could still make tea in my French press. If my French press breaks and there's no way for me to make loose leaf tea, then I can buy a teapot. Am I allowed to replenish products that I use up? Yes, but again, only if there's nothing else that will serve that purpose in my collection. So for example, right now I think I have 2 bottles of shampoo, and then I have like a handful of sample packets of shampoo, and then I probably have a couple of hotel shampoos here and there. One of my bottles of shampoo I really, really love. It's like the best thing I've ever had. And the other is okay. If I use up the bottle of shampoo that I really love, I can't go replacing that shampoo. I have to use up the bottle of shampoo that's just okay, and then I have to use up all the sample packets, and then I have to use up all the little hotel shampoos. And when there is not a drop, not a speck of shampoo in the household, barring my boyfriend's shampoo, like it's his own deal. When I own not a speck of shampoo, then I can buy 1 bottle, and I'll probably buy the one I really love. Skincare is where this rule will really come to bear. And I do have categories of skincare. I have a multi-step skincare regimen. When one category runs out, I will replace something in that category. Am I allowed to buy gifts? Yes, I love buying gifts for people, and I will continue to buy gifts in the year of 2018. Am I allowed to receive gifts? Yes. I have gone back and forth about gift cards. I think that if I receive a gift card, then I'm only allowed to use it to replace things that I run out of. So if I get a Sephora gift card, I can't go buying like the Natasha Denona Star Palette. But gift cards will count as just money, and so that will fall under the same rules as my regular money. What is not included in the no buy? Food is not included in the no buy, and neither are experiences. So I'll still be going out to dinner, I will still be buying my fancy coconut yogurt at the Whole Foods. If I decide to go to a concert, or if I decide to go to Disneyland or something in the year of 2018, I will be allowed to buy the tickets. Any other exceptions? There are two other exceptions to the no buy, and one is tools for work. I work for myself in a number of ways. I'm a writer, I am a small business owner, I make clothes and sell them, as I mentioned, and I am also a tango dancer and a tango teacher. So if any of those jobs require a purchase in order for me to do them more effectively, then I will make that purchase. And it will obviously be within reason. I'm not, I don't want to buy stuff. Like I want to stick to my no buy. But for example, I have specific shoes that I wear to dance tango. Right now I think I have 3 viable pairs of tango shoes, meaning like 3 pairs that haven't been danced completely to shreds. It's probably enough to get me through the year. But if I dance so much that all 3 of my pairs of tango shoes kind of get blown out and too relaxed and can't be buckled tightly enough, you know what I mean? If I use up my 3 pairs of tango shoes, I will buy another pair of tango shoes this year because I need it for my work. The other exception, I just want to make a little bit of room for like health and safety. So for example, if I were to travel to Alaska in the year of 2018, which I don't anticipate doing, but if I were to, and I didn't have any warm enough coat because I live in Los Angeles and I don't have like a huge bulky coat anymore, then I could buy a coat, right? I mean, presumably I could find a way to borrow a coat, that would be ideal. But what I'm trying to say is if I get into a situation where my health or safety is going to be compromised because of my no buy, then I'll allow myself to bend the rules a little bit in order to protect myself. That's it. Those are the rules. I'm not trying to ruin my life. I'm not even trying to deprive myself of nice things. I'm just trying to change my habits and refocus my energies and my attention on the things that I already own. So if you would like to follow my journey, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me to have, as I said before, even just a couple of followers. I'm like putting myself up on YouTube in an attempt to garner like some moral support from a community that understands how compelling the shopping habit can be. Many of my friends and family and people in my day-to-day life maybe don't quite understand the struggle or don't understand the obsession. So I'm doing this in an attempt to kind of join the community that does understand it, and in hopes that some of you will see me through my no buy year. I know I'm doing it to myself, but I can't say it's not a little daunting. Thank you so much for watching, and whatever you have on your plate this week, I hope that you can remember to take extra good care of yourself so that you can be the most effective version of yourself as you do your work in the world.